Hi lovelies, so I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've had time to sit down and film a video, so today I'm going to be filming a Q&A sort of whilst I get ready. I have a concert tonight. I'm going to see Mimi Webb, if any of you know her, and it's in Manchester, so obviously because I'm in Liverpool I have to get a train there, but I have a lecture 3 till 5 today, so I need to be ready beforehand because I've got to get a train at 10 to 6, so it's a bit of a rush day, but we're meeting. I'm using my front camera today because I thought that a lot of people have been saying that the front camera actually is better for saturation, and I've changed where I'm sat again, so we're just gonna give it a go. Apologies if I keep looking at the screen rather than the viewer. I've got to try and get used to this dynamic now, but here we go. I don't know if you can see my iPad here with all the questions on because I film on my phone, so I can't really have the questions on my phone because it would just be too much hard work. So yeah, apologies as well if I sound a bit bunged up. I've had the worst fiery cold ever this past week. It's really run me down, so that has also been a reason why I've not been recording, but I've also had a lot on. So yeah, so I'm just gonna do my skincare. Everything is still in bags. I went home, not this weekend, just gone the weekend before, and I still haven't got round to emptying my bag. So yeah, so the first question is, how old am I? I am 20. I'm literally due to turn 21 on the 20th of November, so that's exciting, about 3 weeks away now. So I'm excited to do like a prep vid with you all. I think I'm going to do a trial makeup video as well, because I have a few things going on, so it's different outfits and stuff like that, so I'm perhaps going to try and do a trial birthday makeup video, and also I'm going to be getting bits done on the run up to my birthday, so obviously I'll show you all that. The next question I had was, how long have you been doing makeup? So I've been doing, I've worn makeup most of my life, because I used to be in dance shows and stuff like that, so I've always worn makeup myself, but in terms of doing clients, it's been just over a year now, but it has been a really obviously slow burner because of the pandemic. I started doing my makeup during the lockdown as something to do, and then obviously I decided to do a course to try and get myself accredited, so I am technically a qualified MUA and actually a nail tech now, which is all fun and exciting. And the same person also asked, what lighting do I use? So I use the Nivea 70-inch ring light. 70-inch, that doesn't sound right. 18-inch I think it is. Don't know why I've got 70 in my head. The 18-inch ring light. I will tag it down below if I remember. But I think it's literally just from Amazon. It was Rebecca Capel that suggested this ring light. I did initially have a smaller one that broke literally in no time, so we resulted in this one. But yeah, so I love it. It's literally been an absolute godsend in terms of doing makeup. So that's all my skincare done. So I'm now going to move on to my makeup. What's the hardest part about doing makeup for me? So I would say the hardest part is probably staying motivated and finding the time. I've been really busy, obviously, like I said, this last week, and so finding time to sit down and do makeup just hasn't happened, which I'm really annoyed about, because I said to myself this year I was going to take advantage of Halloween and I just didn't, and I'm so annoyed at myself for it. I did one Halloween look on myself, so yeah, can't say I'm happy with myself, but we move. At the end of the day, I'm a third year uni student. I've got to prioritise a bit in terms of stuff like that, because I had an assignment due on Friday that was a hell of an assignment. Felt so on my own doing it, so yeah. But yeah, I would definitely say the hardest part is staying motivated and like finding the time. Obviously some people do literally just do makeup for a living. I wish I did, but I am in the middle of a degree. I say in the middle, I'm nearly at the end of it now, so I'm hoping once this degree's over I can sort of figure out where I'm gonna go from there and take each step as it comes, sort of thing. I'm just gonna pop a bit of Vaseline on my lips because they're really chapped. So this was supposed to be a Halloween based Q&A. So one of the questions was, what's your favourite scary movie? And honestly, I don't know. I'm quite a sucker for a horror movie, but half of them are just funny, they're not actually scary. Just went to watch the new Halloween in cinemas, and I mean, it was okay. I quite enjoyed it, I can't lie. It was just constant jump scares and stuff, which I quite enjoy. But I understand some people, it's got absolutely no plot, so some would consider it really boring, basically. I really used to love Hocus Pocus, but I don't really think that's scary as such. I like the Halloweens, I like the Purge. I really like the Purge. Yeah, I quite like Zombieland as well. That is honestly one of my favourite movies. I find it so funny. But again, I don't know if the class is a scary movie, but they're my answers anyway. What's your favourite spooky look you've done? Not that I did many at all this year, but I actually really like the half skull I did on myself. I thought that was actually quite creative for me, so I was quite chuffed with that, to be honest. So yeah, I'd probably say that was my favourite of the looks I've done on myself. I've also been asked like what are my favourite products currently. I'm not gonna go through them all. I mean, the ones I'm using are all like my go-tos, but I don't really want to make this into like a tutorial. I just want to keep it simple and chatty. But I would say definitely the pink honey face frosting. Absolutely love it at the moment. Obviously still love my pink honey original super hold. I literally just use that, and now I'm just filling in the brow. I'm obsessed with the Clientele palette at the moment, you know, by Be Perfect. It's one of my absolute faves. I feel like it's such an easy to use palette on myself and on anyone. So yeah, I really enjoy using that at the moment. Got a couple concerts this week as well. I've got JLS on Wednesday, which I am so excited about. Like, I am so excited. It's gonna be so good. And obviously Mimi Webb tonight, which I am also really, really excited about. So yeah, it should be a good week. I've been asked how I am, which is really lovely, so thank you. I'm good. Let me just find this concealer. Yeah, I am good. I've been quite stressed and sort of a bit absent on the social medias, just because I've had so much on with uni, and I've had loads of birthdays. I've had so many clients the past couple of weeks, which has honestly been unreal. I've loved every second of it. But yeah, I'm good. I'm getting there. I'm excited for this year to be over now. I don't think I was really cut out for uni, but I came anyway, and it's not that I'm not capable, it's just I'm not enjoying it. Like actual uni. I enjoy uni life, but I'm just not enjoying uni, and I think you have got to have an element of enjoyment to sort of get through it, and I think I've just lost that because obviously we missed out on an entire year, and now it's like we've been told we're going back in, but we've been thrown in the deep end because we've literally not had contact for God knows how long. And then not only that, they're now making us wear masks for like a 2-hour lecture, which to me is insane. Like, who in the right mind is actually willing to wear a mask for 2 hours straight. But I mean, you know, it's the rules, so it's just it's a bit rubbish. I was really under the weather last week, like I've just said previously, so that really wasn't fun. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting there now. I'm starting to feel a bit more myself, I guess. Where's my brush? Yeah, I'm starting to feel a lot more myself now, so that's good. I wanted to this week because I just thought I can't feel under the weather for 2 concerts, so I'm really happy that I am actually starting to feel better now. So yeah, I guess life's just hectic. I think this time of year though, life does get hectic. Like, you're nearing Christmas, like for me it's coming up to my 21st, which is super exciting. It's like I want to get ahead and I want to be well for my 21st. So yeah, it's just, it's a stressful time, I guess. So I'm just gonna be doing quite a naturally, I say natural, quite a neutral look today. Don't want anything too much because, like I say, I have to go into uni beforehand, and I never wear makeup to uni, like ever, because I always rest on my hands and stuff, so I just think I'd wear it and I'd come back and I'd just be like, oh my god, you've been walking around like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm probably overthinking it massively, but I'm not a makeup wearer for uni. Comfort is key when it comes to attending uni and lectures. It's like, you know, now they're actually saying we have to wear even a masks when we're sat in like a public, like, you know, we have a student hub where you can go and do work, or like it's a bit like a library, but it's a bit more chatty, but it's really good, and so yeah, that's really good. But obviously now they're saying you should really be wearing a mask even when you're sat in there in a group. But the thing is, when I go, it's all with people I either live with or I socialise with regularly, so I'm just a bit like, what's the point of me wearing a mask? But I suppose it's each to their own. Like, some people will think I look really ignorant in saying all of this, but I don't mean to be. It's just a case of, I just think we've hit a point now where Corona needs to just ride its wave. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's been around for that long now, it just needs to run its course. So I'm literally just doing a sort of neutral, bronzy, sandy colour. I don't even think I'm going to put shimmer on, you know. What's your favourite look you've done on yourself? So I think one of my favourite looks would have to be one of the Eyeshadow masterclasses that I did. I did one that was very draggy, very full on, and I adored it. Sorry, I can't talk when I'm doing my liner, so I'll just do this eye and then we'll go back to the questions. So I've just done my liner, just a little wing, and then I'm literally just going to apply some mascara. I would say the Eyeshadow masterclass is definitely the favourite look I've ever done on myself personally. Really enjoyed it. You know, you had to take your time whilst doing it, so it was really good. Thoroughly enjoyed. But yeah, I'd say that's my favourite. And then I don't know, in terms of natural looks, like, I just change up my natural look most of the time, so I wouldn't say I particularly have like a favourite, if that makes sense. I thought that was running out then, I was about to cry. It's my favourite primer. Show a job, an MUA and a hairstylist. So I am an MUA, however I am not a hairstylist, but it's something I have considered looking into, just because obviously around prom season it's a good combo to have. However, I just don't know if hair's my thing. I don't know if I really want to do it for the sake of it, if that makes sense. I would rather do like lashes, etc. Obviously I do nails as well now, I don't know if I've just mentioned that, but yeah, I don't know, I'm not a hairstylist, no, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't say never say I won't ever, what the hell just came out my mouth, I would never say like I wouldn't ever, but currently it isn't on my radar, if that makes sense. I'm gonna have to take my time with my questions now because I've only got like 3 left and there's still a full face of makeup to do, so that's great. I'm just gonna apply a bit of this illuminating glow just because I like a bit of a glowy base at the moment. No! Honestly, you can't take me anywhere, but I'm literally just buffing that into the skin. Trust me. Nearly didn't put my joggers on as well. That's so annoying. Don't know how to get it out either. Look how much of a glow that's given me. Shame it doesn't do that for my pants, but I mean, you know, we move. Another question is, what made me start YouTube? Honestly, I think it was just, I enjoy the tutorial and like teaching side of makeup, I guess, and so it just seemed fitting. It's something I've always thought about and wanted to do. It's just been a matter of actually sitting down to do it, do you know what I mean? Like, it's quite a daunting thing is YouTube, because you are subject to a lot of hate and potential trolling, etc. People think it's not a job, so they, you know, look down on it. It's a very controversial area, but for me personally, I knew that I would enjoy it, so I just thought I'm just going to take the leap of faith. However, I'm not sure my 3rd year of uni was the right time to do it, if that makes sense. I think now I'm starting to realise trying to fit in filming and editing in a week, it's quite hard to balance it all out, but I'm gonna try and get a timetable going so that hopefully I can be more productive and more efficient on my days off, if that makes sense, so that, you know, it's not as big of an issue trying to get stuff filmed. I'm just going to tap that into the skin as well. I think another element of YouTube as well is it's quite personal and open. Like, I feel like people connect to you more when you're honest and open, and obviously doing that on the internet is quite a scary prospect. It's a very big thing to do, so it was a very scary idea, but now that I've done it, I actually don't mind it, and I'm just going to keep pushing. I'll do it when I've got the time, etc. Like, I'm not going to jeopardise my uni studies for it, etc, because I can't do that and it wouldn't be worth it. But in terms of it, I do enjoy it when I have the time to film. Just going in with some of my face frosting because I absolutely love it. I'm quite excited for tonight as well. I'm going for food. I can't remember what it's called, but it's supposed to be like the Baltic markets in Liverpool, if anyone's gone, where you can basically grab like anything you fancy. So that should be quite good, to be fair. I'm quite looking forward to that. I just love eating out. I just wish it wasn't so expensive, if I'm honest. Then just going in with some concealer. Just gonna do my bridge, forehead, chin, cupid bar. Stunning. I'm just gonna let that dry down a tiny bit as well first. What are my favourite eyeshadow palettes of my go-to? So I've already mentioned the Clientele palette. I absolutely adore it. Honestly, it is insane. Such a like usable palette, perfect for like travelling, etc. What are my other favourite palettes? Definitely the Be Perfect and Stacey Marie. I like most Be Perfect palettes, to be honest. I just think they're really good. They're really pigmented. They blend out like a dream. Like there's nothing to not really like about them. So I would say they are definitely my favourites, if that makes sense. Just because of how easy they are to work with. I do want to try some more palettes out, but I just have so many already. Like I definitely don't need any more, but you know, like because I'm an MUA, obviously part of it is trying out all these new products and etc. Yeah, I'm blabbing, but yeah, I think I do want to try more, but Be Perfect on my rock, that I love them. Oh my god, I forgot to mention this. This is one of my new favourites as well. It's the favourites as well. It is the e.l.f. Putty Blush, and I've forgotten what shade this is in. It's like a holiday name, I swear, or it's called like Torch or some. No, it's not Torch. That's the noise one. But oh, it is unreal. This gives the nicest bit of pigment. Like so. Absolutely love it. It works like a dream. I'm obsessed, like so obsessed with it. And then we're just gonna set the makeup. I'm just dragging this out a bit because I've run out of questions. I've got one question left, which is what made me start makeup, and I honestly think it's just like how creative you can be with it. And in all honesty, probably the fact that people push me to, like makeup was one of them that I did, but it wasn't until my friends were like, Beth, you're actually really good, you should start an Insta, that I thought about it, if that makes sense. They are what made me sort of pursue it, and I'm very grateful because I found something that I really enjoy and that I want to do. So I mean, winner winner. So I just finished my makeup off camera because otherwise I'd been blabbing on, and I didn't want that. I want this video to be a Q&A, enjoyable. And yeah, so this is the finished makeup look. Really simple, really glowy, my go-to at the moment. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, if you could like, comment and subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next one.